You wrote a three-part series, I believe, The Better Business Books. You interviewed 100 different founders and entrepreneurs. What things did you learn? Were there any key takeaways? To summarize it all, right? There's 3 books about this, but give us a summary.
Just for clarity, I'm not trying to correct you, just so people know. So we did 4 of them, and what the model was it was based off like Chicken Soup for the Soul. So that's how I got the idea. And what it actually was, some of these people I have had on my podcast, but I actually didn't interview these people. That was actually a kind of like a part of our business model at Authors Unite. That was a very low ticket offer where people could pay to be in the book, 100 people, and then we would make each book a bestseller. And then about 20% of each book would then decide to do their own book with us.
That was marketing for you. That's so smart.
Yeah, that's what that was. But I will say each person did write their own chapter about a business lesson they learned.
I just think it's a fascinating go-to-market plan in method. Okay, so those are all the key things you've done there. Talking about book publishing again for a second, $50K, let's say, to have you all help ghostwrite a book and do that is expensive. How has AI changed the nature of book writing and publishing and everything else? Like, I could probably go prompt ChatGPT a few times and have it create a quote unquote book for me that I can go self-publish and now say I'm a published author.
100%. So that is the biggest, if I look at Authors Unite as a business, like the book marketing side, I don't think is going to be very much impacted. Who knows? Like maybe it will be, but I don't really see it. Whereas the creation side, editing, ghostwriting, all that is going to be impacted, if not already impacted. So I think that that's definitely an objection now that we get. We do have some of our editors and ghostwriters that I know use AI to help them just kind of, do things faster or better. Here's the thing. I think that a lot of the freelance editors and ghostwriters, there's this love-hate relationship with it. They hate it because they know that in a few years it might take their entire job. Right, which I just think, and maybe that's inevitable. Maybe it certainly will in 5 years or something, maybe faster. So I know from talking to a lot of them that some refuse to use it, which I think is silly, but it's just, they hate it, right? They're just like, it'll never be as good as a human and it's going to take our job. So they just will not jump on board. But the reality is there's 800, I think I heard 800 million people on ChatGPT. So it's like, by you not hopping on board is not going to change anything, right?
I've heard this story a bunch of times in almost every profession. You're literally hurting yourself by not doing that. You're guaranteeing that you are obsolete if you are not using these tools today. It shouldn't be the only way you do something, but why wouldn't you want a brilliant co-pilot helping you get some answers? That's stupid. So has it impacted things yet or not? We haven't seen it on the writing side yet too much.
No, I've definitely seen it impact things a bit, just in the sense that I just think selling ghostwriting as a package a few years ago was a lot easier. And that objection, that's a newer objection now, having to handle that. So no, it's definitely already impacted it. I don't know by exact numbers. I'd have to talk to my dad about that, but I'm sure it's gone down on that side a little bit. And I just think the projection is that in a few years, that whole part of the business could go away. That's totally possible. But I agree with what you said. And that's what I actually tell the writers and editors that we work with, the same thing, where I'm like, look, the writers and editors that are using it, they're able to get back to the clients in weeks when they're ghostwriting or editing, where it takes somebody who's not using it months. So, it's just and it's even if it's going to take over your whole career, it's well, use it now to make more money. And that while you're planning for your next move, you know what I mean? It's just, that's reality. That's what it is.